Gary Newkirk has won 6 games in a row. And in his 6 games, he has won a total of $115,095 in cash and prizes. The biggest amount of money won so far in the history of Card Shark. He is playing against our Season 2 champion, Alex Putnam. He's hoping to get back in the tournament and try to win again in Season 3. If these contestants get lucky in the Card Shark Showdown, they could win more than $200,000. Live from Chicago, Illinois, it's the Card Shark Showdown. And here is the star of the Card Shark Showdown, Rodney1279. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to the Card Shark Showdown. I'm glad to see y'all here on this Black Friday night. And we have one person in our audience in the form of Alex Hull.
Hello.
And we have our returning champion who has won in 6 games over $115,000, Gary Newkirk.
Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars.
That's what he's hoping for, is millions of dollars. And he's playing against Alex Putnam.
Hello.
And we're going to get right down to this game right now. Gary, you're going to have the black cards, and Alex Putnam has the red cards. I want to wish the both of you good luck. Gary, this first question goes to you. We surveyed 100 married men and asked them, if your wife committed a crime and was sentenced to 5 years in prison, would you be willing to go to prison and serve the 5 years in her place? How many married men said they would go to prison for their wife?
I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be a low number of 37%, please.
Gary says 37. All right, Alex, is it higher or lower than 37?
I'm gonna say higher.
He's going higher. Okay, let's check it out. If it is higher, Alex, you'll play your cards. If not, it goes to Gary. The actual number of married men that said they would go to prison for their wife is... Oh. It's 41. It is higher. Good job, Alex. Just a little higher, but Gary, good guess. All right, Alex, here's your opening card. Your opening card, Alex, is a jack.
Lower.
He's going for it. Lower than a jack. It's an 8. 7 plus 1.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 8, keeping Gary away from his cards. And we go to your question, Alex. Alex, we surveyed 100 single women and asked them, when the magic goes out of your romantic relationship with a guy, does it happen all at once rather than a little bit at a time? How many single women say yes, the flame dies all at once? You say 59?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex Putnam says 59.
Lower.
Gary, oh, you said lower, Gary. Gary quickly says lower. Okay, let's check. Yeah, let's check it out. The actual number of single women that say yes, the flame dies all at once is, yeah, it's 20. It is lower, Gary. Good job.
All right, Mac.
All right, Gary, here's your chance at the cards. Gary, your card is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's an ace, ACE.
Down, down, down.
Lower than an ace. It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 7.
Pocket. Higher.
All right, if it is high, Gary, you'll win the first game at $500. If not, you're going all the way back to your 5. Higher than a 7. Yes, it's a king, and you have won the first game. Good job, Gary. Nicely done, sir.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? This will not, will not let you go. Let me go. Let me go. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
Gary is celebrating.
Just a poor boy from a poor family. Square in his life, I was once just a kid.
So Gary, you got $500 for that game. Putnam, you now know why he's the champion.
You season 2 champ. Well, no, that was Justin.
Justin was the season 1 champ.
I thought he was the season.
Alex Putnam was the season 2 champ. So we setting the cards up for round 2 already. Putnam, you know what you gotta do.
I know what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. That's what I'm gonna do, what I've gotta do. Pardon my friend, I wish you best of luck, man.
Alright, so we're ready for round 2 of Card Sharks. And Gary, this is your question.
Alright, what is it?
Gary, we surveyed 100 top business executives and asked them, have you ever really enjoyed firing someone? How many top business executives said that they enjoyed firing someone?
Wow. Is that one to me or Gary?
It goes to Gary.
Oh, right. Okay, I would say the magic number, but I'm gonna get in trouble if I say the magic number. So I'm gonna say 68.
Gary says 60. 68. Okay. Alex, is it higher or lower than 68?
I have a feeling people aren't that cool, so I'm going to go lower.
Okay, Alex Putnam says lower. Okay. Let's check it out. The actual number of business executives that said they have enjoyed firing someone is only 22. It is lower. Good job, Putnam. Only 22.
Only 22.
Yeah. Alright, Putnam, here's your opening card. You need this round to stick around. It's a king, Alex.
Lower, please.
Lower than a king. It's a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a king. Alright, to tie up the match, lower than the king. Yes, it's an 8. You have tied it up, Putnam. Good job.
Good job.
Alright, so y'all both tied the game up very quickly. It's $500 apiece. And believe it or not, we still have time for the 1-question, 3-card showdown. So I'm going to get that set up right now.
Just one question?
It's 1 question this season, yes. So
education passes, so whenever since he gets his own questions, or his own questions, education gets questions.
right.
And whatever questions he gets a number, and I have to see, the person has to see it's either higher or lower than education gets question.
Exactly. Gary said it right. It's 1 question, 3 cards to determine who's going to go to the money cards for $32,000. Gary, if you win, you're going for $32,000 and a shot at $25,000 in our 7-card big money game. Alex, if you win, it's a shot at $32,000 in the money cards and $10,000 in our big money game. So let me get the 1 question here to determine who's going to go on to the money cards. Here it is, and it goes to Alex Putnam.
Perfect.
Putnam, as of 2008, how many employees worked for the Pentagon?
As of 2008?
As of 2008.
I have to get the exact number out of 100?
No, it's not necessarily out of 100. It's an educated guess. How many, as of 2008, how many employees work for the Pentagon?
I'm going to say
All right. Putnam says 35,000. All right, Gary, is it higher or lower than 35,000?
Lower.
Gary says lower than 35,000. Okay, this is an important decision. Let's check it out. The actual number of employees that work for the Pentagon in 2008 is 31,000. It is lower. Good job, Gary.
Oh my God.
31,000. Good guess, Putnam.
I thought he was gonna get it.
Yeah, he made a good guess. Now, I'm gonna show you your card, Gary. Gary, your card is a 6. And Putnam's card is a 7. Now, Gary, you can play that card or change that 6, or you can pass it to Putnam and he has a 7, and he must play off the 7.
I want to play, I want to change that 6, please.
Okay, Gary, one mistake and Putnam is the champion. The 6 becomes an 8. 7 plus 1. Now you have to go all the way.
Either higher or lower. That's the idea. I'm going to say lower, but if it's wrong, I had one hell of a run.
You did.
I had one hell of a run. I'm the top winner of all time. I'm going to say lower.
Lower than the 8. It's a jack. I'm sorry, Gary. You're the new champion, Putnam. Good job.
I gave my best. I'm the highest winner. I had one hell of a run and reached under the 10 champions. I made my goal. As long as I'm there, I'm all good.
You are.
Yes.
So now, Gary, in 6 games, you have the all-time record. You have a total of $115,595 in 6 games. You are going to be definitely in the tournament of champions. Congratulations, Gary.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
All right, guys, when we take a commercial break, Alex Putnam is going to be going for the money cards for $32,000 and maybe a shot at $10,000 in our 7-card big money game. We'll be right back after this.